From John Kelly's words, that Donald Trump is someone who, I quote, certainly falls into the general definition of fascist, who in fact vowed to be a dictator on day one and vowed to use the military as his personal militia to carry out his personal and political vendettas. Donald Trump is increasingly unhinged and unstable.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
What's up, everyone? Jazz Berganza, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today on this Thursday. No usual intro. We're going to jump right into the heart of the matter. And that is, if you didn't know, Trump is Hitler. Yes. According to Kamala Harris, according to Willie Brown's side piece, if you vote for Trump, you're voting for Hitler. But you vote for Hitler, you're getting a fascist. Yes, exactly. You're getting a twofer. You're getting a combo, according to one Kamala Harris. Desperation. I love it. And here we go. This coming out of Breitbart. Kamala Harris' closing argument ignores issues that face Americans. She calls Donald Trump a fascist. Oh, harsh words. Former President Donald Trump is a fascist, according to Vice President Kamala Harris, claimed for the first time during a Wednesday CNN town hall meeting that no one saw. Harris's closing argument ignores the issues that face American citizens. 1. Under the Biden-Harris administration, costs soared an average of 20% across the board. Russia invaded Ukraine. Yes, that lovely, that faux war that we're having here, that proxy war. Anyway, Hamas and Iran attacked Israel. Illegal immigrants invaded the southern border, and the nation suffered the deadly Afghan withdrawal. Gee, shall we go on? Of course we shall. Let me ask you tonight, do you think Donald Trump's a fascist? CNN Anderson Cooper asked Harris. Yes, I do, she replied. And I also believe that people know him best. This subject should be trusted. Again. Harris also repeated the claim that Trump is unhinged, unstable, unchecked. Their theme is a part of the Harris's closing campaign strategy, dumping her joy message for a more angry, bitter, and nasty tone. Gee, I wonder where that came from. Obama, anyone? Anyway. The renewed attack, however, do not present voters with a unified message that candidates often transition in the final weeks of presidential campaigns, underscoring Harris's campaign desperation. Mark Penn, former advisor to Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton, had said this regarding Harris's closing arguments. Heading to the final stretch, Trump is on offense, relaxed, going to Al Smith, McDonald's, seeking core Catholics and working class Dem voters. Yes, and don't forget the long-form podcasting. Harris seems on defense, working to regain black voters, calling Trump a fascist. It's all you need to know about who's winning and who's losing. A majority of Americans, 52%, feel worse off today than 4 years ago under former President Donald Trump. Gallup poll found it Friday. Now, you can take that however you want. To me, only 52% feel that it's going in the wrong direction. Wasn't it a poll that Brett Baer cited that 79% of the country is going in the wrong direction? Gee, I wonder which poll's right. 4 years ago, the nation was in the midst of a corona pandemic. Yes, the pandemic, which greatly impacted the economy and the lives of millions of Americans. Despite the crisis, Americans believe they were better off. One, we were better off 4 years ago. We were better. In the final year of Donald Trump's presidency, we were energy independent. We were under what I think was under 4% unemployment across the board. Blacks, women, whites, Hispanics, Asians. We had a solid, not a great trade policy, but a solid trade policy with China, maxing out tariffs as much as we could. Did we have illegals crossing the border? Absolutely. The only way to stop it is to shut the border down completely. Build an actual wall and put the National Guard behind it. That's the only way you're going to stop it. But we didn't have 11 to 15 million illegals flooding the border in 3.5 years under dementia, and of course now Harris. The economy was stable, even in Trump's final year. Now remember, for those of you with short-term memory, Donald Trump's final year, we had the pandemic. We had some guy named St. George Kirby, who supposedly mysteriously died and started the lovely Summer of Love. And then we have the shenanigans during the election. So You had a three-headed hydra against Donald Trump that there was no way Donald was going to win. So there is your asterisk in his 4 years. But when you have the economy in the trash the way it is now, the border is trash the way it is now, a foreign policy, we get laughed at. We are the mocking, we are the laughing stock of the world when it comes to foreign policy. You got Hamas lovers in the White House. You got all these things going on, negative after negative after negative, but yet, Bidenomics, it's working. It's been working for the last 3.5 years, and Harris just continues on it. Now, when you go to the scraping to the bottom of the barrel, calling Donald Trump Hitler, he's a fascist, he's unhinged, he's unchecked, he wants to be Thanos. 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks to make a definitive statement, in putting Donald Trump back in the White House. It's clear. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is what's next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Miss a thing? Really? Miss a thing? Appreciate you guys watching as always. And we'll see you next time. Peace.